Exciting technology at the Southwest Research Institute is using drone technology along with infrared cameras to detect methane gas leaks from the air. Methane, like carbon monoxide, is odorless and colorless and is harmful if inhaled in a confined space. Leaks are also very common and extremely hard to detect, but researchers at the Institute have discovered a way, and they're the first in the country to utilize this new technology.
So natural gas, which is what everybody uses, used to cook and so forth, the primary component of natural gas is methane. In less than 2 seconds, we can detect methane. The key step is finding those leaks.
The FLIR camera will spot any methane leaks while attached to the drone and furnish that information in real time to the researchers.
That's what this technology is focused on, is to fly those midstream type facilities looking for those smaller leaks. Because when you have a huge leak, if you take just the camera, you can see it, right? You cannot see it with your eyes, but you can take a mid-wave infrared camera and see it. But the smaller type of emissions, which ultimately are the main contributors to all the emissions, it's not very easy to see. In fact, many times with these types of cameras, you don't see them at all. You don't need a person now walking around those facilities manually inspecting, because now this is fully automated. But also we are finding methane where if you had a person walking or looking at that video, they may not see it because it's so faint that they couldn't see it, but the algorithm is able to pick it up. So you need highly specialized equipment to be able to see it, which is what this camera is. Our technology is focused on enabling that detection. This is a very early stage field. There's not really proven technologies yet in the market. So this is one of the front runners. And so it is focused on detection. We also are looking at further expanding this technology to quantify methane. Not only detect the methane, but can we then also quantify how big is this leak?
The idea for the drone methane gas leak detector hinged off a previous project that detected hydrocarbons. Maria saw the opportunity for that same technology to be applied to methane leak detection and received a grant from the Department of Energy.
Southwest Research, we're developing the technology, and then we're going to be teaming with partners that are going to commercialize it, bring it to market. Studies have shown that the 50% of all the methane emissions come from midstream operations. Now, how do those emissions happen? It's you have compressors running, they have valves, for example. Over time, vibration can cause those valves to start becoming a little loose, and then small emissions start going off of that. When you add all that up in all this facility, that adds to a lot of emissions. So those are the so-called super emitters. This is the brains of the system here in the back, right? This is where we are running all the artificial intelligence algorithm. So in this processor here, we're taking all the data from the camera, we're running our AI algorithm, and it's a compact chip. What you see here is it's a heat sink. But the chip itself is actually the size of a credit card. It's the part that is processing the data. The learning happened before the flights. Now, for our tests, yes, we're going to collect data. But the idea is once the algorithm is mature, it doesn't need to continue to learn. It basically already learned, if you will. It's just really processing and sending alarms. We are the leading organization. I would say we are the leading organization doing methane detection using optical sensing and neural networks in this case, which is a artificial intelligence type of algorithm or architecture. And so yes, we are the only ones. In fact, this is a patented or it's patent pending technology.